Hello everyone. Today I'm working on 100 days of SwiftUI and today is day 99. For the day 99 we had two sessions. That first one was wrap up one. Inside the wrap up one for this app Snow Seeker we had three challenges. The first one was to add a photo credit over the resort view. Resort view was nothing but right here we have list of resorts. If I click any of the resort, then I could see this image. We just had to add this credit over here. I could add it anywhere, but I just added it over here, and the first one was done. The data is already loaded from the JSON for this purpose. So okay, so working on UI. For that, I just had to go search for the resort view, and for this particular view, we have an image right over here. And for this image I added an overlay, and then bottom trailing means whatever I add inside this code, it would be at the trailing bottom, and then text credit, and added the name, and all these things are background color. Just adding this background, quite not black but grays, I guess, grays background, so that it's in every every image, it will stand out in every images. That's what I did. And for this challenge number 2, we just had to add loading and saving methods for favorites. So we had a observable class over here, favorites. For this, while we create an object of this class, so the initializer is being called, and while the initializer is being called, I just created a JSON decoder object, because we are using user defaults to store the data. So if I use user defaults, the standard data type over here, it will just provide me, the name is also data, optional data type. Okay, optional data type. And if it is optional, I just have to unwrap it. Since user defaults store the data, user defaults can only store the data which is of type data. So it might be confusing, I'm saying data, but this data, there is a data type already, like this one, data, which is a structure itself. And based on it, we're just unwrapping the data which is optional type, and then saved items will have the data only. And then using this decoder, we're just decoding the data, right? Because inside that type we had a list of string, and we're getting the data. And then since we have list of string, and for we have defined a set here, I'm converting it into set using set initializer, and that's it. If we're not able to do this, then just assign it a empty array and it is fine. I don't have to convert this into set. And similarly for saving the data, whatever the changes I make, after that we have to save the data, and then while saving it, while adding, removing, we're just saving the data over here. And the saving code is like similar to what we did for initializer over here. Create a new encoder and then convert it into data type, data type, and it might be optional type, and just unwrap it, make it the data type, and then just add it to the user defaults. That what we did over here. And for the third challenge, we just had to add some features to sort the list. For example, for each and every resource over here, we have some data going on. If I go back, by default they are being arranged like this, L as V, and if I sort them by alphabet, they will be A, B, C, D, and so on. For sort by country, based on the country name, they would be sorted out like this. Okay, and for its code, I just created a enum. And I found something interesting over here, because while I was trying to create case default, this default is already a keyword that is being used by switch, I guess. For that reason, we just have to provide it double backtick so that I could make a case for this enum type. And by default it is default only. And then for the sorted one, based on the things that we have chosen over here, sort by alphabet. If it is alphabet, then we just sort it based on alphabet, passing in this closure. And same goes for country code, and that's it. Otherwise, you just provide the resort, whatever the resort that is being given by this JSON data. So if I go over here, we have resorts.json right over here. And that's all. I just finished day number 99. Thank you for listening.